Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough. Little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show. It is episode 142 today. Dylan, and you're in Spain, mate.
I am, mate. We've jumped across whatever ocean it is, whatever sea.
How long was that flight?
Only like an hour and 15.
Yeah, so it's like Melbourne to Sydney.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, so like I finished down south with visiting my uncle and stuff.
Yeah, you went to Napoli?
Yeah, that's so because where down south is, right, there's no international airport. They do have one, but it's a connecting flight anyway, so you have to fly somewhere to. So we thought we'll just catch the train to Napoli, right? Napoli, pretty shit, not gonna lie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro, it's just everywhere else in Italy is quite nice. I don't know what it is. We got told the people are pretty rude there. It's very true. Very
Hostile
rude
crowd.
people. Yep, hostile. Just dirty, a bit of a shithole, to be honest. But
Yes.
it is what it is. Anyway, so we just took that time to kind of relax and watch some Love Island and shit, you know? Then, yeah, we got on the plane and to Barcelona. It was pretty quick. We were on the fucking tarmac for like an hour and a half though. There was some storm here, not good. That's not what you want to hear. But yeah, we landed, bro. It's first day impressions. It's insane. It could be the best so far. It's really good here. Yeah, bro.
How's the weather over there?
Yeah, the weather's good. Even though it said it was gonna storm, like we got here, it was a little bit overcast and then it was sunny. I think today's about 32 and sunny, so perfect.
Yeah, and is the heat different over there? It's not like Perth heat?
Yeah, it's more humid, but not as like just, killing death ray hotness.
Killing death ray hotness like Perth, yeah.
Perth's crazy, bro.
Fair enough. So what are your plans for the rest of Spain?
Well, I guess we're here till Monday. Yesterday we kind of just walked around. Spain's good because they have like a bit more like diversity with food, different people. So it's like yesterday we had some burritos, which was nice for some different food. Yeah, we just walked around. The city's really cool. Today we'll probably go see a few things. We got a pool in our hotel, which is good. Spend some time there.
Elite.
And I guess we'll try and go out tonight, see what Spanish nightlife is like.
And you
Should
never
be
had any
fun,
luck
bro.
with your phone because you just left the town, bye-bye?
Pardon? With my phone?
Yeah, gone.
Oh, yeah, because I lost it. Gone forever, bro.
Gone forever. And then your new one, is that holding up all right?
Yeah, it's doing all right. It's doing me well. I do miss my old one. It's sad to let it go, but I guess that's how...
So you were saying it's a refurbished phone. Is it an iPhone?
Yeah, bro, iPhone, I don't know, like X something, S.
Okay, all right.
It's one older than the 11, but it's got heaps of gig, which is made me happy.
Yeah, that's very handy.
So
is that what you're recording this on? Or
Yeah, I've recorded the last like 2 weeks on it.
they've looked pretty clean.
Yeah, the video as well, bro. But yeah, pretty good Barcelona.
Once again, the people have been amazing this week, Dylan. The last few weeks when you've been away, we've really needed them, and they've stepped up.
They've been strong, bro.
I'll show you this list. I'll just put it that way. Look at how much stuff that is.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
So what I'm going to have to do is if there's stuff that we think isn't good enough, I'm just going to have to edit it out because this could be long. But we'll fly through it.
That's a big podcast, damn.
I don't have much from my week. It's been pretty normal. Uni started up back for the people that go there. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Perth's just been a bit
Good luck to
boring
them.
lately. Yeah, good luck to
Yeah,
them.
bro.
It's raining. It's wet. Going to the footy tonight, Fremantle versus Melbourne, which will be
Oh,
good.
that's a good game. That's a
very
nice
good.
game.
So yeah, exciting times for me tonight. But in terms of life, pretty stale and boring at the moment.
Yeah, that's what happens in Perth, I guess, isn't it?
Indeed. But yeah, just moving on to some things that were sent in. Obviously, confessions and court cases that's running rampant lately. There's so many of them.
People need to get things off their chest.
All right, so I just wanted to give a shout out to this lady who listens from Zimbabwe.
Okay, that's respect.
That is respect, because I don't think we have many people that listen from Zimbabwe. And she's actually a mother. She goes, "Hi from Zimbabwe. Had a big laugh about the primary school shenanigans a couple of weeks back. I'm all the way on the other side of the world at my son's school, and they build forts like the cubby houses. They use bark for money, and they have a government and deal with land invasions.
Damn.
In winter, they play marbles, and it's more like tribal warfare. So keep up the good potty.
Okay.
Love the show. That's great.
There you go, bro. Zimbabwe. I got a few Italians to subscribe to us as well, actually.
Okay, so how does that come about? You meet them and then what?
Well, what happened? One of my cousins, Antonella, was talking about it because she on Facebook, and then who was it? Yeah, her cousin, because we went out one night with her friends and whatever, and was asking me some questions. He spoke some good English. He subscribed, bro. He's a doctor as well, so we're worldwide.
Oh, that's elite. That's beautiful.
Yeah, bro. I've never met a doctor before. Then I met about 4 on my uncle's wife's side. Yeah, they're all doctors,
smart,
bro.
Intelligent.
She's a doctor. Her dad's a doctor. Her 4 brothers are doctors. The wives are doctors.
Insane.
Crazy.
Runs in the family. So you've got a bit of intelligence up there somewhere.
Yeah, bro. I might be looking at a new career.
No. All right. So just on the hyphenated last names from last week's potty, I have 2 point of views. So we had that bloke who I believe is 29 years old, and he's having a kid in a few months' time, and he doesn't want the kid to have the hyphenated last name.
They already did it in the wedding, right? For the marriage, I'm pretty sure.
Correct.
Yep.
Now what's happening is this bloke called Taj. Taj has messaged him to the show. Taj Mahal. He said, "My parents fucked me over and gave me a hyphenated last name, and it's the most inconvenient things ever. My full name wouldn't even fit into the school computer login because it was too long. Now when I write my name, I just make it Taj Smith instead of Taj Ferguson Smith."
So he's dropped the Ferguson.
Yeah. I wonder if that's mumsy or dadsy.
Some hyphenated names are cool. There's a few few athletes have a few good ones.
Yeah.
And you're thinking that's not bad, but...
Indeed. And then that's the thing. We have the other flip side. This guy goes, "Hey boys, been listening to the potty about the double-barreled last name. Just thought I'd give my personal experience. Firstly, I like the fact that I have both my mum's and dad's name, especially because they haven't been together nearly my entire life.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I do also like the idea that I'm the only person in the world with my name. I've had the nickname JMH for the past few years, and I think it rolls off the tongue very nicely. Now, obviously, the name Jason Mason Hodgetts is quite long, and there have been times...
Jason Mason Hodgetts. Sounds like a Lord of the Rings character, bruv.
It does. Mason Hodgetts. Jason
Man's
Mason
the
Hodgetts.
The Hobbit on the way to... Where do they go? Mordor?
No, I don't know. Long walk, mate, in the woods.
The Long Walk. Mountain. Fuck that movie, bro.
He said filling out paperwork is an issue, and typing his name in, there's sometimes not enough space for him. So he likes that lifestyle because he's gained the nickname.
The JMH isn't bad.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But normally, for example, there's a bloke at work, same initials as me, and everyone calls him JL.
Oh, yeah.
Josh Laredo, great bloke.
Yeah.
JL.
Yeah, you never got the JL.
Nah, I didn't. Primary school, I got Lemon because my last name's Lennon. Then I got Pocket Rocket because I was just short and fast. Then I got Jammy, which was just because my parents called me that. And then I got Jamo when I started playing footy, and that stuck.
Okay, fair enough.
And I like Jamo better than Lemon and Pocket Rocket.
Yeah, you've obviously moved up, which is good.
Oh, definitely. But yeah, so that's on the hyphenated names. Let us know if you guys have any cool ones or shit ones. Like, imagine if you got a stinker. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
What are you going to do, bro?
And it's actually about 4 people sent this in, and some bloke at my work asked me about it. A lot of people have been, it must be something on TikTok. They said,
okay,
how do blind people know when to stop wiping their bum? So they're blind.
Wow.
You'd have to, exactly.
Sniff
Can't be touching
test?
Sniff test because
Lick
it would be a
test?
heightened can't lick, bro.
Hey,
There's
bro,
only
you
those
never
people
know.
who
they do got heightened
take their ribs
senses,
out.
bro.
in Brazil to suck their own willy, self-fellatio.
A talent,
They would
bro.
be able to
a
do
talent.
It is. But yeah, how
How
do
do
they
they-
stop wiping?
Maybe just by feel. Obviously, it gets less,
Less slippery.
What's the word? Slippery? Yeah, like less swipeable.
Less wet, less
Yeah.
less
But, I mean,
moisture. Yeah, but
You
I
could
feel
be
like-
tricked. They'd be tricked all the time. I know it.
I feel like maybe they would just over wipe to compensate, just
Yeah,
in case,
just keep going.
or potentially sometimes they would think they've done enough and there's still some remnants, and then they have
Yep.
stinky bum undies for the rest of the day.
Maybe like mum or dad's helping, or they have a little. You never know.
Potentially, mate.
Just a little check, toilet check.
Now this girl sent in.
That's a thinking.
Indeed, this girl sent in 2 things this week, and they're mind benders, a little bit like that last one. And we used to love these ones, and she's
These
brought
are
them back.
good.
And I just want you to think, maybe because you're in Spain, different climate, temperature.
Okay. I'm
your
gonna
brain
close
will
my
think
eyes, bro.
different. Okay. Taste buds are on the top of our tongue. So why don't we eat toast the other way, with the condiments facing down on the upside, like on the downside of the toast?
We
So
should,
we're eating
because
toast.
we're
We
not
should.
getting the first taste of it.
No.
We're getting the mushed up,
Mm-hmm.
the crunch taste, but we should flip it.
But then could that be too overwhelming? Like, have condiments been designed to be on the top for a
Yeah,
reason?
imagine Vegemite straight on the taste buds, bro.
Or
Bang.
how many people listen to the show that eat it upside down, the other way? There would be people that prefer it that
see,
way.
that kind of pisses me off as well.
Yeah, it doesn't really sit well with me either, because we've been doing the normal way for our
Imagine
whole
seeing
lives.
someone just flip it, bro, and have a little bite.
That's like people who eat hamburgers and cheeseburgers upside down. I'm like,
yeah,
oh.
that's an odd thing, eh? I don't get it. Maybe they're
then the-
doing the little taste bud check.
Maybe. The other one that she's done is, in the dictionary, for every word, there is a weird spelling of the word to show you how to pronounce it properly. Why is that not just the original spelling of the word? It's just dumb. It's like,
The English is stupid, bro. Like, why are words the way they are? Come on.
I know.
Why
should
overcomplicate things?
They should be said the way they're spelt, for
Yeah.
sure.
They should
I think
just be
it's
like
stupid.
that. There should be no hidden silent letters. Why?
I know.
It's just pissing me off, bro.
This guy was also having an issue with a girl, and it's not what you're thinking. They were having a little argument over fish. Now
Okay,
he thinks that fish is meat, and she says no, fish isn't meat. What's your take?
Yeah, fish is a meat. It's a
by definition.
seafood, bro. White meat, you know?
By definition, fish is meat, but I know that some certain religions won't classify it as meat because it's
Yeah, like
oh,
people
red
will be
meat, red meat.
they'll be vegetarians and still eat fish and shit, you know, for some
Yeah.
reason. Fish are free
I know.
game. Hey, bro,
And then
I
they're like,
stand
"Oh,
up for fishers' rights, you know?
Yeah, same. Shark tail and that.
Yeah,
You get
bro.
bonds
Nemo
over
is a
them.
gangster. Fish are friends, bro. But yeah, how can fish not be meat? That's a dumb
understand-
girlfriend, bro.
I understand where they're coming from because she's like, oh, well, I think in her eyes, chicken and, beef, cows, they're the real meats. And then the ocean,
Yeah,
how
Like
can they
I
be
see
meat?
them as more meat, but like, it's just because we've all decided, you know, that
Yeah, we do
the
see them
cow
as
and
more
the-
meaty, don't we? Yeah.
It's because we've decided the cow and the chicken are edible, you know.
Mhm.
In another
This bloke-
society, bro, they might be prized.
Potentially. This bloke has sent in another follow-up about flip cases. So we've talked about it the last couple of weeks. We've established that they're probably a good thing in the future.
The world
they're
isn't
made-
ready yet. The
No,
world
they're
isn't
not.
ready yet.
They're not. We need to let it marinate in people's minds, right?
Exactly, bro.
Now, this man has sent in a photo of his phone case. Now, it is not a flip case, right? He goes, just listen to the week's episode about the flip cases being an ick. This is my phone case, and I want to know if this is an exception because I don't have anything covering the screen, or if this one is just as shit.
This is
Now,
an exception. Okay.
can I send it to you on Facebook so you get a good photo?
You can, mate. I'll get it up.
All right, I'm sending that to you now. So it's a life-proof case, but it's really old. It's like light blue with crusty poo.
Yeah, fuck that, bro. That's disgusting. Why does it look like that? That used to be blue.
Is that on par with a flip case?
Damn, bro.
Oh,
that's got to be worse. That's
like
disgusting.
The dirt. And how often do you think? That's seen some things.
I mean, it is life proof. That has gone through fucking everything.
It has.
I mean,
but
at
it's
least they're
also
honest.
dirty.
I just think buy a new one, bro.
Yeah, I think you need to change once at least every 2 years.
Yeah, definitely.
That's seen
when it
about
looks like
5 years. Been through mud. It looks like he's
out,
wiped his ass with it.
Camp, yeah.
Let's get stuck into some confessions. We have about 8 today.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
All right. So, my best friend has been in a situationship for almost 4 years since high school.
Okay.
She definitely likes him and has opened up to him and told him how she feels a couple of times, and he blows it off and claims that he doesn't want a relationship. This is similar to one from last week.
Yeah, similar.
Mm-hmm. He continues to sleep with her, spend time with her, take her out to breakfast, and is doing boyfriend acts, but still doesn't want a relationship.
Okay.
She hasn't gotten with anyone else since him, and from what we know, he hasn't either. What do you guys think? Do you think she needs to move on, or should she keep holding on to the idea that one day they will date? Do you think he actually likes her, or no? Thanks, boys.
Seems like he likes her. I reckon he's getting around though, for sure.
I can't see him. I think if he really, really liked it, he doesn't want to settle down. It's clear.
No. He likes hanging out with her, just like he likes hanging out with the other girls.
Yeah, all of them.
Monday,
all 8
Tuesday,
of them.
Wednesday.
That's their names as well.
Yeah, got one for a public holiday.
Mun.
Definitely.
Wed.
Yep.
Fry. But yeah, I think, look, if he hasn't done anything to formalise, because she's said a couple of times, she said how she feels, and he knocks her back and says,
"Nah, he's just gone. Look, I'm not looking for that. But you want to go? Let's go get lunch."
Yeah, I just want to fuck you, and then we'll go get lunch, and then off you trot.
Because lunch gets him prepared for the girl at night. That's why he wants the energy. To get lunch.
Exactly.
He might forget his wallet. She's gonna pay.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking her for a ride, and it's not a fun one.
There you go.
We have a voice message confession here from the UK, and we love the ones from the UK. They just hit different.
We do, bro. Beautiful people.
Hi guys, love the poddy. Just got a story about a Tinder date I went on with an Australian girl. She was from Armidale, and she was like an au pair. I think that's how you pronounce it, which is a childcare, like a live-in one. And basically, we were on a date. It was all good, and we started making out at the end of the night. And the next week, she invited me to a barbecue with her friends because the people she was living with were away. And I got this weird vibes off this dude that was really close to her, and I thought, I'll leave it. Anyway, I had to go move my car because I drove, and she comes with me, and then we start making out in my car again.
Damn.
Anyway, I get back, and I just can't shake this weird feeling. And it turns out that this dude is her boyfriend, which, I mean, I think it's the ballsiest thing that's ever happened. I mean, I wasn't too happy. Fortunately, this guy wasn't like Anthony Joshua, but even so, I just thought like that's actually mental. That's so brave.
The balls on these women, man.
I've seen a movie that sounds like that, bro. That's
really?
Happened. Well, the movie, it has Ben Affleck in it.
Okay.
And Ana de Armas.
It's just a weird situation for him because he's like, okay, this girl likes me. She fancies me. She wants to rumble.
She's keen, bro.
And for her to just bring him to the house where the boyfriend is and just coexist? What?
I wonder if that's a movie. I wonder if he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just sounds eerily similar, bro.
Well, this guy could be shit talking because I've looked at the next two messages. He goes, "Hi guys, love the potty. If you like this story, I have a story about a guy's mum that tried to get with me and my cousin."
Oh, that sounds like American Pie or some shit.
And then the next one, I also know about a guy that I know that paid to eat out a prostitute in Amsterdam.
Yeah, that sounds like in
This
between.
guy
us or
living some
something.
whack lives. But if
Is
that
it,
did
bro?
happen,
Cool Man Jay. Yeah, if that did happen, that's crazy.
but yeah, the audacity on that girl to put him in that situation, and the boyfriend's
Crazy
just
girl,
there
bro. They don't
standing
care
like
anymore.
a dickhead. Like, but in her head, no, sorry, in the boyfriend's head, he's like, "Who's this guy? Like, why is he here?" And she's like, "Oh, he's
what's
just
he
come
doing?
for lunch. He's just come for a barbecue.
Just my friend. He's just a friend.
He's my uni friend."
Oh, uni friend, bro. Always.
Oh, we've heard all about that. This one's a bit long, and she apologised for that.
Good.
Okay. My ex and I had been together for 6 years, and we started dating when we were 16 years old. There'd been a few incidents in the first 2 years where he would stuff up and lie about things, and I would try my best to push those aside and move on.
Okay,
2 years
that's
into the
nice.
relationship, he got caught with drugs driving back home, and he lied to me about the whole situation on where he was, who he was with, what he was doing, and whatnot. I'll skip a little bit here. It's not really... Basically, he ended up getting a suspended sentence from jail.
Okay.
As times moved on, I tried to move past it and work on things, thinking that it would be a massive wake-up call to him. But 6 months down the track, I was on his phone, and I stumbled across a secret folder where he had Grindr and a fake Snapchat... Wait, sorry. He had a secret folder where he had Grindr, a fake Snapchat account, and other gay porn apps. I was obviously shocked, and the only reason he gave me was that he was curious. Okay? He ended up telling his dad about the scenario, and his dad thought that it wasn't a problem, and that every guy goes through that stage. That's what the dad said. Every guy just watches gay porn.
I've been there, son. It's all right, mate.
Yeah, mate. Oh, it's a big 12 years of that, mate. As
It's all
time
right,
still
mate.
carried on,
You'll get
he
over
didn't
it.
treat me the best. On one occasion, he left me in the city by myself, took drugs, and then he left me there. Coming to the end
That's
of the
'cause he's getting
relationship,
fucked, bro.
yeah, coming to the end of my relationship, my mum had scored him a family job up north, and he was working away. And mind you, he was living with us at the time because he's from the country. But then he ended up cheating on me with a girl up north, and I found out from other people. He lied to me again.
Okay.
Still to this day, we're in a relationship. Give me your thoughts on the situation. I know it would be a good laugh. She's still with this bloke who's
She's
cheated
carpet,
on her,
bro. She's
wanking
carpet,
over
bro.
men.
She's getting walked over.
Walked over, and not
He's
a red
bisexual sex freak. Imagine
She-
the amount of dudes he's fucked. He's fucked dudes and then put that in her.
She right now is, like you said, carpet. She looks like the phone case that we showed before.
Disgraceful, bro.
Dirty. You cannot continue. This guy is a walking landmine.
Do you have photos of them? Do you have like a couple photo on her Instagram?
Yeah, I'll be able to find him. To stay with a man through all that, he has to have Magic Willy or something. Or
Yeah.
she could just be dumb.
Well, he's getting a lot of practice. Fuck.
He is, isn't he? My
Because she's
God.
caught him cheating a few times or once. Imagine all the time she hasn't caught him. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Definitely. This is a question for you, Dylan. It's not really a confession. It's just, it sort of is. Basically, I got my first tattoo today, and the shading hurt like a motherfucker. That got me wondering, how did Dylan go when getting his done? Cheers.
You cut out the last. Oh, how did I go? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, when you were getting your tattoos done.
Yeah, bro, it is painful. Like the ones I have on my like side and front, like stomach, very painful. You know, it's not a nice experience. Ones on arms were okay. You know, it hurts a little bit. They all do, but I guess you just gotta, you're there and you gotta just do it.
I just asked him, where did you get it done? What body part?
All right,
'Cause
let's
that's
see
a
what
big
he says.
factor. That's a big factor.
It is a big factor. A big factor.
Moving on to another confession here. This is one of our favourite blokes from the UK. He sent in countless voice messages over the time.
Okay.
And this is a big confession. He said, am I the only one that gets a boner every single time I enter a jacuzzi? He said, I think it has
Wow,
something to do
interesting.
with... I think it has something to do with the bubbles stimulating my balls and dick. I don't.
I don't remember getting it. The last time I was in one was probably like Evan's birthday or at Evan's house, maybe.
Yeah, there was
And I
8
don't
boys in
remember-
there, and I didn't get one. No.
No, I don't remember. I don't think it has that same effect on me.
No, neither. I think the bubbles... He must be sitting right under the jet stream, because to get that effect, there has to be some
Exactly.
stimulation. It's not just, oh, I'm in warm water and it's like a bathtub, let's get a stiffy.
Yeah. He must be, you know, right on the action.
Yeah. He loves it. The jacuzzi boy. Loves a bit of that jacuzzi action.
Jacuzzi boy.
Jacuzzi boy. This one's interesting. Keen to hear your thoughts on wanking. My mate reckons that it's weird if you're sitting on the loo and having a wank. It is weird, in my
Okay.
opinion. And then he
Yeah,
goes,
I haven't-
he is
I wouldn't say it's the-
100% wank in the shower guy.
What's
he
wrong
goes,
with having
surely that's worse. He said, are there other preferences like laying down, sitting, standing, showering? Love the potty. This guy only sits on the toilet and tugs his meat.
Nah. Fucking weird cunt, bro. That's a loser.
That is weird. And then he
What's
goes,
wrong with
oh,
a shower one?
he goes,
Shower
"My mate-
beers, shower
my mate's
wanks. Everything's
a
better in the
100%
shower.
shower guy. He's a 100% shower guy. Making it out like it's a sin.
You're the toilet guy, bro.
You're the toilet guy. You're sitting there with poo aromas, wanking your willy
Who
thumb.
picks a toilet? That's weird. That's weird, bro.
Wanking his willy on a dirty toilet. And you can tell, like, toilets smell, man.
I don't like his attitude. I don't like his
I don't like the
actions. I don't
attitude.
like anything about him.
No, it's not good. And
Weirdo.
it's funny, like, he set this account up purely for, like, sending this
That's
in.
how he knows. That's how he knows he's a freak.
Yeah, boys, legit set up an Insta account so I could ask you questions for the potty. Keen to hear your thoughts on wanking. My mate reckons it's weird if you're sitting on the loo and having one. Yeah, your mate's right.
Your mate's right.
Your mate's right. That is odd. Sitting on the toilet like a dickhead with your willy in your hand. You're-
Imagine that, bro. Just what he's looking like. Just a weird freak, bro.
and then he's just shitting at the same
Ah.
time. Oh, come on.
Pans by his ankles.
Come on. Oh, just looking vulnerable at all
Yeah.
times. And then last confession of the week. Hey, boys, love the potty. I just found out that my girlfriend doesn't butter the outside on a cheese toastie. Should I break this thing off because of this
Interesting.
heinous crime? I butter the outside.
Same. I butter
Yeah,
the
because
outside.
I like the golden crisp, the crunch on the outside.
It's beautiful, bro. When you get that just beautiful.
You're
I'm just
trying to
thinking
find the
about-
words, and you couldn't find the words because it's that
I'm
good.
just trying to think of how to describe it. Bro. It's just like perfect, like golden, crispy. Oh, I'm just thinking about it. It's good, bro. You got to butter the outside.
Definitely. So I don't think you should break it off with her, but you should
Just show her the way,
implement it.
bro. Yeah, show
Yeah.
her the way.
Even just do it, like say, oh, hey, babe, making a toastie. Do you want one? And then she'll say, can
then
you
she'll
not butter
think,
the
"Fuck,
outsides?
what?"
Just butter it. And then,
And then she'll be like, "Why is this so good? What'd you do?"
yeah. And you, yeah, no,
bro,
silly from her.
Yeah. She obviously was brought up wrong.
Definitely. All right, we're going to have a little break and then we'll finish off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 court cases and 4 voice messages.
Damn, jam packed.
Let's go. All right, so we just got a reply from the bloke who got the tattoo and said that the shading hurt deal.
Yep.
He got a big eagle on his calf. I don't think you've got a calf tat yet, do you?
I don't know what legs are like.
Yeah, so that's different. 'Cause
Calf.
you-
I wonder.
I know a few people with calf tattoos, but I've never really asked them about the shading process and the pain.
Shading does. I found shading hurts because once they get to that, they've already done the outline, so it's already a bit red. You know, a bit raw.
They've done the
It's
damage already. Yeah,
It's already hurting. Then they're going over it.
Yeah.
It's not great.
definitely. Let's get stuck into some court cases still.
Yep, let's do it.
You're about to enter the courtroom of Jamo and Dylan. The people are real, the cases are real, and the rulings are final. This is Jamo and Dylan's courtroom.
Bang, bang. Court is in order. Let's go. At the start of the year, my girlfriend of 2 years and I broke up. She started dating another guy who I was friends with pretty much straight away. At first I cared, but I eventually got over it. Recently, I've been playing lots of golf with her current boyfriend. She came to golf the other day.
Okay.
That night, she started texting me for the first time since we broke up, and she hasn't stopped texting me since. She'll double and triple text me. The other night, she texted me when he was out of town, and she was having a bonfire and was kind of drunk. I left her on red because I don't want anything to do with her in that kind of way anymore.
Okay.
But have talked to her about other stuff since. I've also heard
Yeah.
that she's not happy with her current relationship, and he lost his job and doesn't pay his share of the rent anymore. Apparently they're miserable together. Am I a shit bloke for still talking to her, or is it her fault for texting me first?
More
I
her
don't-
fault, I think.
Yeah, it's more her fault because she's gone, oh yeah, I've seen him again. It's showtime. We're back.
At golf, bro.
At golf. She came to golf and then said,
Golf.
oh, I like you. Your swing's
That's
so
the
good.
man I want.
Oh,
Yeah.
that 6 iron looks immaculate. And yeah, now she's sort of just put the nail in the coffin in her current relationship and gone,
Yeah, that's done. That's
I want to
done.
go back home. I want to go
Yeah.
back to that
I
home
want
Willie.
what's familiar.
Yeah. And it's interesting that this bloke didn't, I don't know, I would have been hurt. Like if someone just goes to one of my pretty
Yeah,
close
bro.
mates and goes, yeah, you're with me now. That would
Yeah.
hurt. And he's still playing golf with this bloke. So he mustn't be
still
that
bros.
phased.
Yeah, they're not. He doesn't care about it that much.
But yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you what, man, these boys, these girls who are unhappy in their relationship, they got to bruck it off.
I
They need to
know, bro.
break it off
I
instead
know.
of rolling through, going
Just
through the
leading
motions.
them on, bro.
And then, just getting on with other people.
Mm.
Apologies for my voice today too. I'm clogged up. I've been nasally
Yeah,
and
it is
yucky.
winter, bro.
Yeah, it's winter over here, man. You've got away for that Euro summer, which is beautiful.
Yeah, I'm trying to skip winter, bro.
Nah, it's hard. I can't imagine what it's like in Melbourne where the weather's like this, 3/4 year round.
Fuck that, bro. Depressing.
Hey boys, got a court case for you. I live in a uni flat with 5 others in New Zealand. This one's pretty funny. I read it earlier.
Okay.
It's weird though. Okay. Last week she met sorry, I'll start again. Last week she met a new Tinder date for the very first time over dinner and decided to bring him back to the flat. Shortly after, she left back into town where she stayed at a club until 2 a.m. in the morning. During this
Okay.
time, this random stranger stayed in her room and waited for her return. No one else was home as well. Is she guilty for being a shit flatmate, as this guy could have been a massive creep or stolen our stuff? Or is it worse that the guy stayed in her room for over 5 hours waiting for her to return so they could hook up?
That's that's odd, bro.
Well, I don't know why she... Okay, so she's matched with this bloke or whatever, and then she goes, yeah, come
Yep.
over. And
They're
then she
gone-
just
gone
goes.
out. And then she just left him
Why couldn't you
at
bring
the
him?
house. And then he just gone, oh yeah, I'll just wait for you, love.
He's like, oh yeah, I'll get a route in 5 hours, so I'm just going to wait here. Like, that's just weird. Like, go home.
Weird. Go home, bro.
Or go to a bar. Like, go out, have fun, and then get
Stop
to it.
hanging
like
around like a loser.
Like a leech. Leeching off that fanny, that flat
Yeah,
fanny.
bro. Get it out.
Oh, dear. What's this? Schoolies follow-up from last week. Have a look. Okay, so remember last week we were talking about the girl that pulled out of the schoolie's house and then didn't pay the money that
Oh,
she
yeah.
owed,
Yeah.
right? And you wanted to know why. Why did she pull out?
Yeah, what
So-
happened?
One of the girls started spreading rumours about the not-so-pretty girl in the group. Okay? So the same girl that pulled out was spreading rumours, so majority of the group turned on her. They were saying things like whale and stuff like that about her
Oh,
mate.
no.
This girl still talks shit to this day. So so the girl who was spreading the rumours was the one that got kicked out, right? Or left? Or was it the
I
girl?
think so.
Because
It's
we
hard
said,
to
what was
tell,
the
bro.
falling out about? And he said one of the girls started spreading rumours about the not-so-pretty girl.
Who spread rumors? Who's the not so pretty girl? You know, we need more info.
Yeah, the same girl that pulled out was
Come
spreading
on.
rumours, so the group turned on her. So, same girl that pulled out.
Oh, so she was spreading rumors. The one that pulled out of the trip was spreading rumors.
Yeah. Apparently, she was calling her a whale to the boys. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, I think you
that's
still
not
have
the
to pay.
greatest.
If you're bullying this,
Yeah.
you're bullying
And you
this
made the
girl.
rule. And you made the rule.
Yeah, that's even worse. Hey boys, got a court case for you. I've got a close mate who in recent years has become super flaky. In our group, we can never rely on him to turn up to anything when we catch up or when we go on trips. Even when he does turn up, he changes the plans to suit himself. He is repeatedly asking to go on holiday with me all year, and I've been saying no because my work is too busy at the moment. My work told me that I could have a week off in July, and I decided to go on another holiday with my other mate who I knew would be really good to travel with. Am I guilty for not going on holiday with my flaky mate because he's been asking me constantly, or am I justified for going with someone who won't bail last minute?
Yeah, the flaky mate. Come on.
Yeah, and if
Be better.
yeah, he's keen to go and do things, but if you can't trust him, that trust needs
Exactly.
to be built. You know what I mean?
And he's got to have a proven track record, and right now it's not good.
But maybe the proven track record, and I agree. Like the second option was better. Him going with his other mate who he can trust. But this guy might need a chance to prove that he's not
That's
flaky
true.
anymore.
Maybe start with like a small holiday, you know, something that's
like
not,
2 days
don't go
away.
to the Bali.
No.
Go to like 2 days up north or
Yeah.
wherever you live down south and just
And
see
you
how
say,
that goes.
this is what we're doing. And don't let him
Yeah.
have any influence, because
Yeah.
it's clear that he's controlled you guys for the last few years in terms of trips.
Yeah.
And you can't be having that, because what fun is it if someone
Exactly,
else
bro.
does all the planning? Hey boys, would love to keep this anonymous. I'm a long time listener and love the potty, and I have a story. I have a work friend that went to Dunsborough Leavers in 2021. She had a boyfriend for the past 2 years. Sorry, she's had a boyfriend for the last 2 years. At the time of Leavers, she had been with him for a year and a half.
Oh, that's nice.
Her boyfriend was doing work for his dad, earning crazy money, so he didn't go to Leavers. He was so paranoid in the months leading up to Leavers that she would cheat. However, she would assure him every time that she would never do such a thing, and she wishes he would stop thinking that would ever happen. Time goes on, Leavers happens, and I saw her a few weeks after Leavers. She confessed that she had gotten with not one but multiple guys during the week. Not sex, but making out with lots of boys in the Leavers zone. I'm not overly close to the bloke, but almost 8 months down the track, she still hasn't confessed to him. She couldn't bring herself to tell him as she loves him so much and would never want to leave him. She returned from Leavers and told him that nothing happened. So he's believed that and he's moved on since. They're still together. Do you think that she's guilty of being a shit girlfriend by not confessing to him right away, or is it too late now to say anything at all? This was her confession. She said, at time, Leavers got really heated, and whenever someone got with someone, it meant absolutely nothing more than just a dumb, stupid make-out.
Well, damn, bro.
That mouth's for everyone. Everyone's got sick at that Leavers from her.
Come on, but the boyfriend, bro. What, you got to go to Leavers, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's his mistake originally for not going to that massive event. What was the excuse?
Come on, bro. He's working.
Doing work
If you're
for
going
his
to be
dad.
like that, if you're going to be like that for the rest of your life, come on.
You couldn't have a week
Listen,
off.
Leavers. I got to work for my dad.
Dad couldn't give you 1 week off to spend time with your friends that
It's
you'll
your
never
dad,
get again.
bro. Your dad's business and you couldn't get a holiday, you nerd.
Couldn't even get time off from his dad.
Fuck. And
But
then the
still,
girl's just going around, bro.
Yeah,
She doesn't give a fuck.
I'm not sure how much she really loves him if she's testing every mouth in the tent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. It just means absolutely nothing, you know?
At this point, she's seen that many mouths. She's a dentist. She's just
bro.
in there. What do they call it? She's checking if these boys
I
have
bet she's-
cavities.
She's taking her time off too, bro. She's getting her holidays, but he's not.
Definitely. She probably is a dentist.
Imagine when she goes on a girl's trip to Bali or Greece or something, bro. She's gonna be fucking damn not good.
Got another story here from this young girl who murdered an animal accidentally. Okay. In grade 2, I was at my best friend's house and we thought it would be a good idea to give her 3 guinea pigs a bath. We got a bucket and filled it all the way up with dish soap. Try and say that.
Okay. Dish soap.
Okay, easy. Yeah, I'm just... we got a bucket and filled it all the way up with dish soap. We put the guinea pigs in the water and started washing them. Basically, we thought the guinea pigs could swim, so we left them there for 20 minutes. We ate lunch, came back, and they were all dead.
Okay, that's fucked.
Basically, the mum bought 3 new guinea pigs, and they looked identical to cover up the disaster for my friend. Am I guilty for being a shipmate all of this time and not telling her that we drowned her pets, or not guilty for saving some trauma? I think...
Damn, that'll be good when it comes out one day, though.
Wait, that's actually a good question. Like, she wasn't asking, am I guilty or not for killing them? Her question was, am I guilty for withholding the information to save her from trauma, or am I guilty for not telling her?
It's tough, bro. It's a bit of both, because it's nice that she's saving the friend from the trauma, and the mum's in on it too. The mum hasn't mentioned it. So, are some things better left unsaid? I don't know.
Yeah, because then it's like, I always relate it back to the stories we get about cheating, and it'll be like, I had sex with this guy a year ago and we fucked like 8 times, but I didn't tell my boyfriend because I never wanted to hurt him. It's almost like this thing of ignorance. Like, when you're in year 2, you're sort of oblivious to the fact that can happen.
Ignorance is bliss, bro.
So in that case, she's sort of... It's manslaughter. It's not murder. Yeah. There was no intention.
And good intention.
For that to
she was just trying to give him a bath.
So I think she's guilty, but like you always say, suspended sentence. It's not the worst thing in the world.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Maybe some community service, like
I think
a year of community service.
Plant some trees.
At an animal shelter.
Yeah, that's good actually.
Yeah.
Learn about them.
All right. Hey fellas, question for you boys. I've been seeing someone for the last 5 months. It's going really well, been spending heaps of quality time together, and we've even slipped the I love you. However, I'm moving to the UK for 6 months to finish off uni. We have agreed we don't want to be official or date before I leave. My question is, if I happen to hook up with someone whilst in the UK, is that a shit move? And vice versa for him while I'm away. Ideally, would like to pick up from where we left off when I get home. What's your take? Thanks, boys.
Well, I think if
she also said, recommended you to all my mates, which is amazing.
Respect. Well, I guess they're saying they're not official because they both know they want to get with people while the other's away, right?
Yeah, because I think in their heads, because they haven't been in this relationship properly yet, they're like, okay, 6 months apart, that's a long time. We're probably not going to be able to stay faithful
when you've only been
long.
together for 5. Exactly.
Yeah, and she's going to go to the UK, new boys, new excitement, new world.
She's the Australian, you know.
Yeah, hot property.
I think, just come back after these 6 months, see where you both are at. You know, maybe if it's true love, it'll work.
Yeah, I think... Like what you said, I think they need to live their own lives. I think for the 6 months, you can keep in touch, but you don't be asking about these things. You've got to be doing. You've got to be doing your own thing.
How's uni going? How's the UK? Keep it casual.
Yeah, and she's going, yeah, great. Fuck this guy last time. Massive wood, 8 inches. Mm-hmm. So it's a hard line. If you can both agree to have this sort of mutual understanding of, okay, we're gonna have fun with other people, but after the 6 months we'll give it a go, then you should be fine.
Exactly.
But one of the two, this always happens, one of the two will be a bit more
active,
affected by it.
Yeah. And one's more effective.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see how that pans out, but we'd love to, I'm just gonna say, would love to hear a follow up soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheers. Big man Tings. My best mate wants to get back with his ex after 6 months of being split up. I just found out that his ex has fucked one of his own teammates. Not once, but 4 times. How do I tell him this? Because man's been in love with this girl for so long, and I don't want my mate getting back with that dirty slag.
Okay.
How and when do I tell him? Like before we go on a night out so he can have a big one and find a bird, or what? Love the potty.
I guess, let him know.
Yeah, you say, hey man, I know you really love this girl and this is going to break your heart. I reckon do it at a prees before a big night.
At a prees, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and you just say,
perfect.
hey man, like I know you love this girl and you want to get back with her and like all this.
But she's
this
got
and
with the
that,
centre
but-
half forward, mate.
Yeah, she's been fucking the bloke that kicked 8 on the
Yeah.
weekend. And I know you have to go to training and tackle him and try and be friends
And
with him.
you're hitting him up on the
he-
chest, he's the star. But
Yeah. He held your girl up like a wheelbarrow and drilled her.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that's that.
So yeah, unlucky for him, but like he said, probably letting it all out on a big night out with your mates who can keep you
that's
safe.
the
'Cause
way to
you
go.
might go nuts. If you go overboard, you might not get through the night. So you need
Exactly.
your mates there to make sure that, yeah, it can be a big night, but stay safe. You don't want to kill yourself over something
Exactly.
small like that. All right, 4 voice messages to round out the episode, Dylan. Let's get cracking into them.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the potty, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
All right, lads, I got one for you. Why does a kettle make noise when you turn it on? Like nothing else makes noise. I'm not talking about the... I'm talking about the... As soon as you turn the bloody thing on. All right, mate. Have a good...
Sound effects are good.
Yeah, bro.
There's going to be a reason that
It's
we
just-
don't
it's-
know,
it's
because
just letting
why
you
does it
know.
have to grumble and be angry?
It's letting you know. It's hot. It's just ready to go, bro. It's just ready to fucking...
Yeah, but can't it just say, like,
Good morning.
robotically,
Good morning, sir.
hitting up,
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good
what
morning,
would you
sir.
like today?
just hitting up. Don't mind me. Yeah, but it makes that grumbling like.
Like it's ready to... Like
It's got to be the
gremlin, bro.
heating mechanism. That heating mechanism getting set up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Who
It's an odd
knows,
one. Definitely one for all the scientists out
Yeah,
there.
all the
We're still
science
waiting
nerds,
for a
bro.
scientist, a really smart nerd to come on the show. We've been
We'd love
asking
one.
for some time now.
The smartest scientist
Yeah.
nerd, please.
Let's crack into another.
Hey boys, love the potty. I was listening to an old episode 118, and my mate actually featured on it, and he asked a question about whether you'd rather come across a shark or a snake in the wild. And he said that we were saying snakes, and then you like dug into us, called us silly and all that. But matter of fact, he's the silly one because you mess up the question. It was actually, would you rather come across a bear or a shark, not snakes? Just thought we'd get the actual answer. Thanks boys, keep it up.
Yeah, that's a good response
His
from
mate's
him.
fucked it up.
Yeah, his mate did fuck it up. And he's come out and said, look, you did rinse us. You ripped into us. But I'm going to give you another chance because he stuffed it up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here we are, bear
A
v
bear
shark.
what? I'm fucked either way, bro.
So it's what would you be most scared of? Is that
Rather
what he's
come
saying?
across- So I'm either in the ocean and there's a great white shark, or I'm in the fucking woods and there's a big grizzly bear.
Yeah, well, grizzly bears are fast and tear people apart.
Fast, and they climb trees, don't they? I think they have some tree climbing.
Yeah, they do. No,
ability.
they're freaks. They are.
So you can't. Where do I hide, bro?
And Joe Rogan always says that grizzly bears are probably the most terrifying animal to be killed by. They will rip
How
you
big are
apart.
they, bro? They got to be 8 foot.
Yeah, there's something like at 7 foot. Like a brown bear is like 7 foot when standing
They're
tall.
quick. They're vicious. They literally will kill you.
Fast. And if it's purely if they've eaten or not, and it's similar with sharks. Like sharks won't just eat a person for the sake of it. They normally do it when they're hungry.
A lot of people get, a little bit of calf, a big chunk taken, and they survive if they're lucky. So fuck.
Okay, well now I would be more in the situation. I would be more terrified of a shark because I'm in the water. It's harder to
You
get
can't
around.
see
I
it.
can't really go
And you
anywhere
can't really
as well.
see it, bro.
They can come up from under you and take you. Like, but
Whereas
the
at
thing
least
is,
the grizzly, bro, I'm looking at him in the eye and it's like, fuck, you're going to kill me, aren't you?
yeah, no. See, now I'm coming down to this. I would be more. Okay, I would be killed easier by a grizzly bear, in my opinion. I wouldn't be able to get away from it once it's got me. Whereas a shark, I've heard more stories of people losing an arm, getting a graze, getting bumped, like a little bit of a leg coming
Well,
off.
that's the thing. We don't have grizzly bears, so I've never like seen one at all in person. I've never heard of stories. Like, do people
Yeah.
survive this shit? Like, do they have grizzly bears in zoos? I feel like they don't, eh?
Well, not in our zoos, no. Maybe in like North America, but
Because, you know,
Yeah,
I've
not
seen
here.
sharks and shit in aquariums and, you know, they're vicious animals, bro.
yeah. So I know that, yeah, sharks are terribly scary. I'd be more scared of seeing a shark in the wild than a bear, even though we know
Yeah.
about bears. They're freaks. But
Yeah, I'd be more scared of seeing the shark, but maybe I feel like a slight better chance of surviving a shark. I don't know.
yeah,
Like, I
I'm the
think
exact same. You hear stories about people surviving shark attacks. But you might lose a finger, lose a foot, lose a head, and then you're gone.
I'm
But
still here.
the grizzly bears don't leave anything, do they?
No, they don't, mate. No, they don't.
All right, 2 to go. Moving on here. Let's get into this one.
What's up, Jamo and Dill? Big fan of the body, of course. Big love. Which of the following options would you pick for $500 million? So,
Wow.
option number 1, break both your arms and legs in a car crash. Option number 2, roll your ankle every single time you walk for a whole year. Or option number 3, absolutely no technology for the next 6 years. Cheers.
I'm choosing number 1.
Okay, so I'm not rolling my ankle every time I walk.
That's terrible. That was the worst option. No technology
that's-
for 6 years can set us back. Like, that seems easy, but it's also going to be
No.
very difficult.
So no, there's nothing, bro. All I'm doing is reading books and walking around. But I've got all
Yeah.
this money, bro. But I got no technology. So that means like
I don't know
I
if
feel
you...
like I feel
think
like a
you
lot
get-
of cars are off limits. No Teslas, no Ferraris. That they're got the little touch screen.
I think, though, what he's saying is you get the money once you complete the task.
Oh, so I've got to complete the task. Okay, I understand. Okay,
Yeah, so like if you break... The thing is, he said break your arms and legs in a car crash. That will heal in the next year. You know what I mean?
yeah, so the arms are healing. Give it 6 weeks.
Yeah, I don't
7,
know.
8 weeks.
And I think
Legs,
he means
obviously
like
legs
shattered.
take some. Yeah, obviously legs are going to take some time to. I think.
He might even
Like
mean
you
that
said-
your arms and legs might not move anymore. They might not be working and you're in a wheelchair.
I'm just
Fuck that.
I'm assuming that it means the legs and arms will heal.
in a
again.
year's time. Let's just say in a year or 2 you're good. The second one I'm not doing.
Technology 6 years. Does it have to be that long, bro? Fuck.
Yeah, and then he sort of weighted it well because the rolling the ankle one's only for 1 year.
But it's every time you walk, bro. That's fucked.
Yeah, no, it's a hard one. I'm still gonna
Maybe
stick
the
with
legs and
first.
arms. I reckon I'm
Yeah.
6 months, bro. I'm back up on the horse.
Yeah.
Got my 500 mil. I'll get new legs, bro. Are you kidding me?
Because that one seemed like the easy option, right? But I sort of think that he's misunderstood how bad that could be. Like, he might think it's worse than it actually is. When broken bones, they heal,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He might mean shattered and never working again. I don't know.
Then I don't know. Guess
Then
no
you
technology, bro.
Yeah, but
I
that
don't
would be
know.
so
I'm not
hard,
never
man.
walking again. That would be hard, but you'd become one with the world, bro. You'd be a master of, I don't
Is
know.
technology...
yen.
Does he mean technology since, like, the 90s? Because would I not be able to call on a landline phone
No
to
way.
my friends?
I don't think so.
Okay. So living life, like...
Maybe a landline. For some reason, I feel like that doesn't count, and I don't know
Yeah,
why.
but then, like, technology can even include... Wait, what's the definition of technology even? Because I was going to think, like, oh, they invented the wheel. The wheel is, like, a new advancement for cars.
yeah, like
but
can I not
that's-
drive around?
Because a car technically would be technology, right? I don't know.
Let's see what technology definition is.
It says machinery and devices developed from scientific knowledge. So the
No
wheel
cars.
is technology.
I can't use an electric shaver.
Nah, stuff that, man.
Fuck that.
Might be rolling my ankle every time I walk if that's the case. But
Oh,
nah,
bro, I'll just lay in bed.
one. We'll stick with
Yeah,
one.
one. And hopefully I'm good in 6 months.
All right. Big love, everyone. Hope you're doing well.
Of course.
Dylan, keep enjoying your trip, mate. Say hi to
I
Carly
will,
for
mate.
me. But yeah, thanks for the love and support, guys. Keep sending through your stuff. If you missed out this week, try again next week. There was so much.
Be better.
Be better, indeed. And yeah, that's where we'll leave it.
That's
See
that.
you later.